9. The Prince and the Peasant. A tired prince and peasant sat, both stranded on a shore, washed upon a desert beach with but a rowing oar. While sitting on the shore a spell, the prince's life he did reveal, and to the peasant pleasant stories tell of former life he'd had so well. This prince had led a sheltered life of wealth and many treasures, with wine and books and luxuries with which to spend his leisure. For though he cared not much for gold, the prince lived joyful days, days in which it often was he'd read and drink and play. On revisiting memories so sublime, the prince began to softly weep. Tears trickled through his fingertips, and on the sand they leaked. The peasant heard these muffled cries, and saw the princely wetted eyes, yet could not comprehend how this prince's lavish life could grieve him in the end. The peasant lived a life of toil, of growing corn and other grains, and living meanly with his wife upon a grassy plain. Though never had he sampled wine, or ever learned to read, the peasant had great joy in life, and rarely was in need. So peasant watched the weeping prince, which did his interest pique, and once the prince's eyes had cleared, the peasant turned to speak. "Royal Highness, pray do tell, how came ye be a prince? Please dismiss your pleasantries, they do me no good since we're both but lost and dying men, now doomed by circumstance. My station was a fluke, of course, for none do get a choice of birth, to whom or where or when, and I was born son of a king with noble-blooded kin." "Ah, I see," the peasant sighed, "for sure this seems the truth, that some are far more fortunate in what they have in youth. Still many happy days I've lived, such luxuries I never saw, so now it seems that loss of them can grieve me not at all." The two continued on and on, both sharing of their lives. The sun began to slowly set, as upward came the tide. Several years did then go past, and though not on that shore, at last the prince and peasant died, buried each with half an oar.